Alright, so we have Ultra UI Goku's banner finally returned here, and obviously this one is going to be a lot harder to say whether to summon or skip for, because obviously Goku's equipment is here, and his plat equipment, I'd probably say has made him definitely, definitely meta again, which does make it harder to say to skip on this banner, but I'll explain all my reasons why you should summon and shouldn't summon here. So, with obviously these Ultra banners, the semi-good thing about it is there's not many featured characters, but the featured characters we got here aren't really the best, you know? Like, to be honest, the only unit you're looking for here is this obviously UI Goku, the Ultra. This one here, this Goku, he's good, but I don't know if he's going to be enough to like run alongside him, like that type of good. He can be okay, but I don't know, I'm still on the fence whether to say he's good or not. But other than that, the banner is just very mid. There's no, the only incentive to summon is purely for the Ultra, right? Which obviously is pretty much like every other Ultra in the game. So I think if you don't get the Ultra, it's pretty much a trash banner. Like even Cellzone, for example, the Ultra banner, they're just not worth anymore. But at the same time, Ultra UI is definitely still very good. So, to me, the best way I can recommend for people to summon is depending on your team. So, if you're a God Key main, for example, this Goku is going to fit really well on your team, right? So, for that, yes, it probably is worth summoning for, because the banners we got now, you know, if you're a God Key fan, for example, it's not really going to help out. But, like, Fusion side, obviously, Gogeta is really good. Janemba is really good as well. But my point is, with these sort of banners, there's more value to it than just a normal, like, Ultra banners, right? If this Ultra banner was like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's banner, like the Ultra one, where there was pity on it, then yeah, I probably would say it is worth something for. Or when we had Ultra Super Vegeta, his banner return, and that had pity on it. But this one doesn't, so when you look at it in terms of you're going to get shafted, right? Let's just put that out there as an example, and you go like 30k CC deep, right? And that's like a huge shaft, right? And all you get is Z2 medals, right? Because you might have all the other units, you know, fully maxed out, right? But at least if you went 30k CC on one of these banners, you know, there's a good chance you're going to get the LF that you want, or another good LF, because these ones have pretty good units. But the other good thing with these banners is the value itself with the exchange medals when it eventually loads. So obviously you got guaranteed pity here as well, tickets as well. Obviously here LFZ power. So spending that amount of CC to potentially get shafted, you're still not getting shafted because it's more rewards you can get in the shop. But if you go over to the normal Ultra banners, these ones you're not really going to get much value off of unless you pull the Ultras. So the way I look at it is, if you're new to the game or free to play, I would probably say you can do like a rotation or two and then stop. I think that'd be the max I would recommend. Without, well, even that's still pushing it, because you're not really getting much in return. If you do pull Ultra Goku, which I do want to mention, the reason why this is harder to say to summon or skip for, and this is where Legends is very smart with his equipments, right? So he's playing equipment here. This slot here, right? So obviously slot 4 with every other Ultra in the game, this is always the best slot, right? But the condition is 7+. That means you need to at least get 2 copies of the Ultra, right? Well, yeah, so at least you pull pull Goku and then you get a copy, right? That's the only way you can get this 4 slot. The first 3 slots are still good for him, but if you don't have him 7 stars and above, you're not going to get this 4th slot, which is a huge benefit to, you know, make the equipment really good, right? But that's the thing. If you haven't got Goku, for example, you might have to go several thousand CC deep just to try and get 2 of them, or even just the 1 of them. So to say this is a good banner to summon on for Goku to get his plat equipment, I don't think it is. Even though obviously I'm a huge UI Goku fan, I don't see the proper value in it. Like, yes, like I said, the Ultra Goku is definitely very good. But if you get shafted on the banner, is it worth the shaft? Probably not. If you pull one Goku and you get shafted the rest, I guess that's still okay. But I think that's why recommending to do at least 2 rotations and then stopping after that is probably the best bet to do. Because then at least then it's only 6,000 like CC you're wasting potentially if you get shafted, which isn't too bad. But I don't know, is he worth going all in for? Because it all depends, because like part 2 should be next week, so we should have another dual LF banner next week, next weekly reset, which I'm assuming is going to be Tournament of Power. So we could either get, I mean, who would it be? If they do like another MUI Goku, it's just going to have to be like just not transformed, it's obviously straight MUI Goku, but then I don't know if they would do that or not. Because obviously we got one for Anniversary. But they couldn't do Kefla either, because we've got an LF Kefla already. So I don't know if Tournament Power is next, because obviously Legends Fest, they're going to pick hype characters. So they're not going to do Jiren, because Jiren we obviously got the free play character for. Can I quickly pull it up here? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. You know the Jiren I'm talking about. So we got him already, but like it has to be Tournament of Power next week, unless it's not Tournament of Power and it's just God Key itself. But then at the same time, if we go back to the events here, we've got the new Kefla boss here for the raid. So I'm assuming that would mean next week is going to be Tournament of Power themed. But unless they do what if characters. So if they do what if characters, because I think I still need to get proper confirmation, but I think Legends or Dragon Ball games in general can now officially make up their own characters and stuff like that. I think they've finally got the lawsuit and that sort of done with all the Dragon Ball companies and stuff like that. So if that's the case, could we get something like an MUI Goku tag Blue Evo Vegeta or something like that? That would be pretty cool to see, but I highly doubt that. I'm just thinking of what they could do if it is Tournament Power theme next week. Because if not, the only other God Key? Yeah, I don't. They could do God Key, but I don't know who from God Key would suit it for Legends Fest that we don't already have. I don't know, it's going to be very interesting next week to say the least. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, I'd recommend, we'll do 2 to 3 rotations. So 3 rotations is absolute max, which is, 9,000 CC, but you're potentially getting 13 summons. Yeah, because it's technically 4 summons, because is the 4th one free? Yeah, I think, the 4th one's free, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's, we'll do that. 9,000 CC, so 3 rotations is the absolute max I'd recommend a summon for. If you're brand new to the game and you don't have this Goku, maybe don't even summon on it. But if you're a God Key fan or MUI Goku fan, then probably summon on it, I reckon. But yeah, 9,000 CC absolute max. I'd recommend, so you're not getting fully shafted. But yeah, that's going to be today's video, guys. If you have any other questions, stuff like that, or if you have your own predictions for next week's LFs, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, if you guys feel in like these guys and stuff like that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as a win the next one.